You don't need Netflix. You don't need cable. Jump over YouTube if you're willing and able. We got the latest on the VS comeback. Come on here, what she had to say in the chat.
Who's that singing that song? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Welcome back,
Hey,
welcome
Mace,
back,
Mace.
welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Woo! What's up, y'all?
Man, ooh, it's a
It's a
lot
lot
going
going
on.
on. Girl, what? Why are we saying it at the
There's a lot going on, child. Out of these YouTubes full of vibes.
Oh my god. That is too funny.
Great minds think alike.
That was too funny. That was too funny. Ooh, child. But it is a lot going on. And people is making videos all over the YouTube street, man, not only in the B sector, but in the black sector as
But we've
well.
been talking about this since the end of last year.
We've been talking, yes,
We've
we've
been
been
talking
talking.
about this on this channel
Yep.
for since the end of last year. We kept saying any day now. You was like,
Any
yeah,
day
it
now.
could be any day now, and I can't wait. I
And didn't
can't
I
wait.
just
I
say
can't
the
wait.
other day? I said any
Yep.
day now the other day. I said it's
Yep.
about to be Valentine's Day. I was like, she gonna be here before Valentine's Day.
Valentine, you did say it. And,
Yep.
yep. So and we will, yeah, well, we were watching some old footage of other things and stuff like that. But
Uh-huh.
so unless anybody been up under the rock, girl, tell them what was going on.
Okay, first of all, let me play this little bit of pieces about 1 or 2 minutes. This is from the vigil that I have been playing every anniversary since I Hotgate that I made the day that VS, went to jail, or the fight. So this is from December 31st, 2019. And this is just the end of the video, like the very end of the video that I made on December 31st, 2019. And a lot of people know where I stood when it came to VS from the beginning. Like when she was talking to old girl, Kiki, are you riding? When she was talking to Kiki, I along with other people was like, don't go, don't go. Don't do it. You don't know that shit, all that well, woo, woo, woo. But yeah, she ended up going anyway. But this is just a little clip from the video that I made on December 31st, 2019. And I hope y'all can hear it very well. If you can't, let me know. Let me hit mute. Like, you were not invited. Why did you go to this location? Why was you sweating this chick? I'm sorry. You got your ass whooped. And that's what you get. That's what you get. You don't walk up on nobody. You don't go to nobody's house. You don't go meet nobody nowhere where you are uninvited, talking shit and bumping your gums, and then get mad when you get your ass kicked.
Pate for the cat. Pate for the cat. Meow.
Great prices, happy pets, Chewy.
Hey.
My doctor about.
And they better pay
I'm
you for it
sorry,
too.
y'all. That
Turning decades of information.
They better pay you for it.
ass kicked. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. See, I'm about to get too pumped up here, and I'm trying not to get too pumped up because I'm already losing my voice. But I'm just saying, I'm being serious about this. It don't matter if it was VS or anybody, Tracy, Five Babe. Some of the people y'all hate and some of the people y'all love. if somebody comes up to you and approach you and they pop it off and you just you gotta defend yourself. And I mean, you don't know what was going through her head at that time. You don't know. You don't know. And I'm just keeping it real. I ain't never had nobody come up to me and approach me and start bumping their guns, and I didn't lay them out. And I don't advocate fighting. I don't promote fighting. I don't advocate fighting. My sons will tell you this. Every time they done got in something, let's go to the teacher, let's go to the principal, let's go to the counselor, let's go to the last resort is fighting, defending yourself. If nothing else works, that's the last resort. So I don't advocate fighting or promote fighting. I actually tell this is funny because I just did a live last week or something, and I was telling y'all how I told my children when growing up, every fight isn't your fight, and sometimes you have to walk away, and sometimes you gotta just tuck your tail between your leg and suck in your pride, and you just have to leave so you can live to see another day. In the words of Pops, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just can't say how you would have reacted in another person's situation. You know what I'm saying? Just like, let's say if it was Tracy and 5A, and let's say Tracy would have still worked at that location when 5A and whatever that lady's name is would have went to her job, and Tracy was still working there. And 5A called in there. What was that stuff you talking about on YouTube? If Tracy would have laid her out on that floor, and then y'all be on YouTube like, oh, Tracy didn't have to hit her, she didn't have to punch her, she didn't have to. I mean, come on, y'all. Keep it real. Keep it real. This is the stuff the comments I'm seeing today is crazy. It's ludicrous. And again, for the 1,000th times, it don't matter how you feel about VS or anybody else that you hate on YouTube in this sector. You can't say what you would have done unless you was in that same situation. And a lot of y'all, from all that big talk y'all be talking on here, I'm from here, I'm from the Chi, I'm from Florida, I'm from DC, I'm from LA, I'm from the hood, I'm from, y'all probably would have done the same thing, if not worse. If not worse. So, again, I'm about to get off this live. Like I said, I was going to do earlier and rest because I don't feel so well, actually. And I do want to spend the evening with my family members and my friends to bring in New Year's Eve. So, I'm out. Deuces. Now I shut that off because I thought that was the end. Excuse me. But right after I said deuces, I said P.S. Don't run up because you might get done up just like Shireen. That's what was on the end of that. But some of y'all might remember that video because I made that video that night, December 31st, 2019. And every anniversary, I would replay the videos like 30 minutes long. But that was just like the end of it. And I still feel that way. And some people was like, F her. We don't like her. She's horrible. She's this, she's that. And like I said, if any of y'all who felt that way about her, who battled so hard and fought so hard and navigated so hard to get her locked up and off the damn platform of YouTube, was acting or treating people any better than she was all these years, then I might go for it. But I ain't going because a lot of y'all act a lot worse than she did. So that's that on that. And Random Crafter, what's up, Random? You said I still say the same thing. Don't walk up to a lion and not expect to get the claws. Then you invited yourself.
And that's on period.
And that's on period, Pooh. She invited herself. Hold on, water. She invited herself.
Right. And I'm not even a VS fan. I'm not even a VS fan.
A lot of people weren't.
But that right there,
that
right there, that's enough, especially when you think that someone is like following your children and recording your house and all this other kind of stuff. It's enough to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? And get you to a point to where, oh, you won't come all the way up here and come sit, be bold enough to sit up in my face. And you think I ain't about to, I don't understand. But at the same time, I'm glad she took her anchor pills or whatever she said. What she say? She went to
She did say she was
anger
going
management.
to anger management classes, and that might be part of something she had to do. But there's nothing wrong with that if she even volunteered to do it or was made to do it, because it could help her in the long run. But my thing is like this: I don't have anger problems, and I would have dog walked that bitch. You know what I'm saying? To me, it don't have shit to do with anger problems. Like, you up here on a platform and people are stalking you and following you around and taking pictures of your kids and, all kind of bullshit like that. And then, people try to tell you, well, you shouldn't have hit her. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. I made that video just because I'm just like, you can't say what you would do in somebody's shoes. You can't say, as far as she knows, she was still being followed. She don't know who all was outside. If they didn't follow her from her house, if they, you know what I mean? But anyway, she back, child. She back.
She back.
She back. And Randall Crafter said, they knew she was already on edge. Yes, she was already on edge in protective mode. Mothers will flip when they get pushed too much. And somebody has said, in the chat, what they say? Hold on, let me hit mute because I think we got a troll. Go ahead, y'all keep talking.
Oh, where the troll at? I want to know where the troll at. Where the troll? Where the troll? See the troll. Hey,
you about to get a lot of that. Hold on. You about to get.
I already know the troll. I'm not leaving no trolls up in my chat, bro.
You about to get a lot
trolls.
of that.
No, but what they said was, it sounded like everybody on the panel is on drugs.
What?
So they said it sounded like everybody on the panel is on drugs. I'm like, 2 of us. Well, 3 of us don't do drugs.
Right. Your mammy on drugs. She was on drugs, and she should have closed that leg when you was coming out.
So anyway, I blocked them. But yes, VS is back, and regardless how you look at it, whether you like her, whether you was part of TSCC, or if you never liked her and still don't like her, she's back. And Sislo, what do you think from your point of view as far as what you might have heard from her video with Bayless? It wasn't like an interview, because at first I thought this was gonna be some type of interview, but VS basically took over the platform.
Right, like it was like the part that I heard was like I caught the tail end of it. So the part that I heard was more or less, to me, people trying to come on and play like, everything was all copacetic and she put them in check like, no, that ain't where we left off. Oh my God, she was putting them in check.
Yeah, so she had me cracking.
She was holding open TC, whatever is court.
I'm sorry, we can't hear you. What you saying?
I said she was holding open court.
Oh, did she do a Mess Express? Remember the Mess Express that she used to do?
Girl, yeah, but wait a minute. When they was acting like, certain people was acting like, I guess, like they was, oh, welcome back, everything cool, so glad. Oh, okay. That ain't what I remember. What I remember is,
I know.
She ain't never been one to bite her tongue.
But you know what? They had where it ended for where it ended for VS, as far as like, being off of social media and stuff. Like, you ain't gonna never forget. You ain't gonna never forget what happened. You ain't gonna never forget who was around. I mean, this was something really, really, really serious that she went through. Even though some people, take it as, something, hilarious, something funny, something that's what she get, woo boo boo. It was really something serious that could have affected, her job. We all know at that time she was on Section 8. You know, she had a child who needed, you know, her a lot. You know what I mean? And he was like special needs, and she had things going on where she was taking care of different people, you know, in her circle. Like she did a lot for people. That's one thing I can say. A lot of people on this platform has done bad things. A lot of people have done some very questionable things, you know, and VS, you know, is one of those. I don't agree with everything she's always did, just like I don't agree with everything a lot of people always did. But one thing I can say was she was there for a lot of people in her her group, you know, TSCC. And we saw her many times, like, oh my God dang, this lady raised money better than Jimmy Swagger, better than Feed the Children, better than, I mean, I'm like, damn, she can raise like $1,000. This is who you need if you got like a business and you need somebody to help raise money for different areas of your company. Hire VS. Because she would raise like thousands of dollars in like, it seemed like, what, 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half. You know, she helped people grow their platforms, their YouTube channels. You can have 3 subscribers, and by tomorrow you got 1,500. I mean, again, she wasn't perfect, but I don't think she was all bad.
She started hers, and she got about 2,000. I'm saying she just started this channel. And she up to like 2,000 already. She
just started her new channel. That's what I'm saying. That's what I remember about VS. Like I said, she did a lot of stuff that, you know, everybody knows she shouldn't have done. But she wasn't the only one over here doing junky stunts. But one thing she can do, boy, that bitch can grow a channel out of nowhere. I'm like, damn, she got like 8, 9, 11 channels, and they all monetized. She was like, here, remember the times when she was like, you can have this channel? These are one of my throwaway channels. I don't use this channel. It's already 1,000 subscribers. It's monetized. You know, if people needed money for bills or emergencies or things like that, she would raise her money, but I don't ever remember her raising money for herself. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people on here, hit the cash app, hit the cash app, hit the cash app, hit the cash app, hit the cash. I mean, that's all you hear the whole goddamn video. Super chat, hit the cash app. Like that's all you hear the whole fucking video from a lot of these people over here. Because they're just all about the money, all about the money. But again, regardless how you see it, she is back. And I am glad that she's back. And Sislo, we were just talking. We've been saying this for a long time. Can't wait till she get back. Can't wait till she get back. Can't wait till she get back. And she's finally back. So I'm hoping that with her being back, that we do start having a lot of different or more storylines, I should say, different storylines, different topics of discussion. Because the beef sector just ain't what it used to be. When it comes to like storylines and beefs and stuff, I'm like, for the last how many months? 4 or 5 months? One of the main storylines is who all Kimmy done flirted with. How many husbands she's creeping with or trying to get with. I mean, some of these storylines, I'm like, oh my God, please somebody turn to another station and get us another storyline. But, or, you know, old girl, what's her name? The one that was on meth. Why I can't think of her goddamn name right now. That's probably because I'm tired. But anyway, misunderstood. But it's like, I don't know. It's just, people say it's dead. It's dried up. I'm just looking for, I think that she's going to help revive this area of YouTube. I really do. I really do. As far as how many people will still be with her, that was with her before, well, we already see that, you know, a lot of people in TSCC did disperse when this first happened years ago, 2019. Some people, she basically was trying to call to the carpet tonight. She did, you know, say certain things to like Bree and who else was that? Bree, who all clicked the link? It was a lot of people who clicked the link, from people who didn't really fuck with her then, to people who didn't really know her then, to people who knew her then, but they was acting like Cisco said, like everything was all gravy, still all gravy now. And it's not. And I don't know why people thought it would be. Like, if you had somebody in your life for a long time, and then something happened, it's kind of like if you do some shit out in the street, because we know some of the things that TSCC used to do, right? Including doxing. So it's kind of like you go into jail and somebody get hemmed up. And then after they hemmed up, it's like they expect you to be there, have their back, ride for them, put some money on their books, shit like that. And then you have people who just, oh shit, well, they went to jail. Carry on. Carry on. But yeah, so it's like she was trying to call people to the floor and basically say, no, this ain't what it is. This is how it was. This is how it is now. And what she had to say about Bree, and she didn't really say anything about Pizarro. I don't remember. Besides the fact that I don't know if she really knows Pizza or not, because if VS has been in the clouds all this time, even though she was banned from social media, I'm pretty sure she knows all the players. I'm pretty sure, but she could have been talking to her like that as to say, yeah, I know you, but I don't know you, or you're not. What's that girl used to say on Basketball Wives? You're a non-factor or something like that. I don't know. But when Bree was up there with Olivia and VS was asking her about certain things, like, did you show proof to, Nika and, that Bless? I was like, whoa. Like, VS is like, it's kind of like she's picking up from where it all ended. Not ended, like ended, but where, she had to get off of social media. Like, where she had to get off of social media. And she's like, I want to get some things off my chest, before we move forward, because she wants to let everybody know where she stands and where you stand. Okay. And if we're standing together or not. But yeah, that's basically what I saw her doing tonight. Now, some people saying, well, she didn't really come out the gate kicking the door in. She didn't really come out all hard and stuff like she used to be. We got to keep in mind, this is her first day back on social media now after being off for 3 years. Like, after being off for 3 years, child, be careful. Be careful. That's all I can say, VS, because and if you've been following the B sector while you were away, they ain't stopped trying to get people locked up. They ain't stopped trying to get people in jail or get people to lose their homes or lose their chaplain jobs down at the hospital, or you lose their Uber jobs or their Lyft jobs or get their dogs taken away. I mean, they ain't stopped doing, a lot of that stuff. So just be careful, because there's people who see you coming up. The one thing that I want to say to them, and let my bro talk. A lot of people who don't like VS were always the ones, oh, she ain't coming back. She ain't coming back. If she know what's good, she ain't coming back. She ain't going to try to fuck up her. She ain't coming back. And I just knew she was coming back. I knew she was coming back. Now, how she was coming back, or which direction she was going to come back in, like, what's she going to be discussing? What's she going to be talking about? Is she going, because, VS used to do a lot of things. She used to do hair. She used to do commentary. She used to have, besides the Mess Express and, getting into beefs and different things like that, she did other stuff. She did other stuff. And a lot of the times I thought she was entertaining. Very entertaining. Hell, this lady would have hundreds and hundreds of people watching her while she sleeps. Like, who the fuck can go to sleep and put on their full body onesies and be snoring and sleep all night long with a camera on them and have hundreds and hundreds of people in the chat all night? That was crazy to me. But yeah, she also called the alliance between Bree, Blessed, Lady Nika, fake. A lot of people have felt that way for a long time, that it was fake, especially, the relationship with Bless and Bree. They didn't really care for each other a lot or at all. And then like they came into this alliance and I guess they forgave each other and woo 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 woo. But she ain't buying it. VS is not buying it at all. So I don't know which direction she's going to go in. A lot of people is just like, if you're not going to come at people the way you're used to coming at people, or like you used to come at people, or like people on here are coming at people, then maybe you should wait till you're totally off parole. Because she did say she's on parole. If she is on parole, I don't know for how much longer she has to be on parole. Or if she even really is, she could be just saying that. She could be just saying that. Like, people thought she was still on probation, and then come to find out she's been on probation for almost a year and a half. So she could just not be telling, everybody everything. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. But as far as her coming back again, I welcome her back. I'm anxious to see what type of topics, what kind of discussion she's going to be having, if she's going to come out the gate and just jump into these storylines. I know she did mention something about Tracy and how she thought the B sector, did her wrong or turned their back on her or whatever, over this bullshit that she had with Rob Rack, but well, we all know how I feel about that. But anyway, speaking of Tracy, and y'all can let me know in the chat if y'all looking forward to content from VS or not. Let me know. If y'all want to jump on the link, you can jump on the link. I'm about to drop it down. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. But Fi Babe. Oh my God. Fi Babe. Fi Babe was like, shit, ain't nobody scared of that bitch. Y'all know shit. Fi Babe over there laughing and stuff and playing her bombs and shit. And she's like, okay, yeah, she's back, but I don't think she should be back. I think she came in soft. What she say? She said VS came in softer than a baby's baby wipe or some shit. And again, I say, I just think VS is being careful. I mean, she came in, she wasn't overly aggressive, but I don't think she was just, patty cake soft or nothing like that. I just think she's just being careful. But again, speaking of Tracy, bro, this is where you can chime in if you want, because I know you was watching Tracy and you was sending me all kind of shit that Tracy was saying in her chat. But I was over here trying to watch commentary of people who was doing commentary on VS. So you was over there watching Tracy and some other people. Then I was watching Grown Folks TV. So we was all over the place. So as far as Tracy goes and her what she was talking about over there. Hold on, let me make sure I read the comments. Okay, Randall said, I'm neutral. She hasn't done anything to me. I stick to fighting my own battles. Same here. That's how I am. Like, there are people on here who I like that people do not like. And there are people on here who like people that I don't like. But I don't say anything to them. I don't diss them. I don't sweat them. I don't shade them. Like, you like who the fuck you like. Like, how can you tell anybody, I mean, that shit is old. Like, if I don't like somebody, I don't like them. You're not going to make me like them. And if you don't want to like me anymore because I like them, then it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm not fighting other people's battles. And that's where people get fucked up on here, because they want to be fighting people battles like their favorite content creators. They want to fight their battles and go after all these people and be in all these chats talking all this shit. And then when their favorite content creators become cooler friends again with the person they fell out with, then you sitting there looking stupid because you done helped drag this other CC for years because of your favorite content creator. Now they cool again. But anyway, I digress. Okay, what somebody sent to me. Okay. Sis said her internet is lagging. Oh, there she goes. She's back. Okay, it says you need to connect your mic. It says you need to connect your mic, sis. Bro, you there? I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what was going over there in Tracy's hood? On Tracy block.
No, too much, a whole bunch, a whole lot. I think she's still on there. A whole bunch. They dragging everybody. They dragging
Cisco, how you?
They was dragging that boy named is Jay.
You said dragging who?
Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson.
You sound kind of muffled. You
Jay
said
Wilson.
They were she was dragging the pastor.
Yeah, she's
Now why
dragging
she
him.
dragging the pastor? What the pastor done did? I heard her say something about he better keep her name out of his mouth.
Yeah, she basically she said she with the shit. He know better. And I don't know. Then they got to talk about the Bree girl.
Brianna.
They dragging her ass.
Oh yeah,
Man,
Tracy
they
always
all-
be dragging Bree.
They talking about how she done, how the hell, who the hell is that dumb to try to dock somebody from their job computer.
I
all
did
that.
used to hear that back in the day, but I didn't know if it was true or not because they done said that before about other people too, that they be using their jobs to look up people's information because Bree was working at a bank. I think she still do.
Then they was looking at, they was talking about whoever this Ken individual was, they was in there at the thing.
Oh, Ken Nola. Now why was they talking about Ken? What he do?
They talking about he done took down his whole page.
Oh.
And all kind of shit. Then they was talking about how Bree got her purse stolen while she was sucking on dick. All that old shit.
Hold up.
Yeah, they was going in. I don't know. That like I said, that woman is 10 times. That's 10 times a nut bucket and 3 times crazy. So she going in. Then she told her to say, yeah, what she like, yeah.
Bro, could you do me a favor and go out and come back in? Because your sound is kind of, I don't know what's going on.
Hold on.
Like you're underwater.
That's because I'm on my two systems. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Is that better?
Yes, 100%.
Well, that's because I'm on my Bluetooth. And actually, the other day when it was raining, I accidentally dropped my left earpiece in some water, but it still worked good.
That's why I said it sounded like you were underwater.
Yeah, but it's all good. I ain't worried about it because I ain't have both of my earpieces there. If I did, you would have heard me.
Oh, okay. Well, so
but
you
no, that's yeah, that's what they did.
Go ahead.
So I don't know what they talking crazy. They just going in. I mean, she told her. She said, I'm gonna keep on calling down there. She said, yep, I'm gonna let them know. And then somebody told her, you need to email somebody else and Brie they just. She's like, I'll show him. I'm telling. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah.
She's like, these bald head scallywag, these hoes they don't want no problem. She's like, you need to start whatever that storm down or whatever. So you tell that bitch stop walking around my motherfucking apartment comp, all that old shit. She's like, yeah, come up to my damn door if you want. You stupid hoe, come on up there if you want. She said, I got something for your ass.
But what did you say? You said guess she also done got her purse snatched while she was munching on some dick plus some.
Yeah, from my understanding, she was.
Now you know the purse story, right? Some dude had stole her purse and took off on a bicycle.
Yeah, I guess they say she was, munching,
I don't know if she was munching on no peen when her purse got stolen, but but yeah, we did hear that story from Just Kimmy. I think Bree had talked about her purse being stolen before, but then just Kimmy had told us that Bree was messing around with some dude, and he had stolen her purse. And Bree said when she looked outside to look at the cameras to see like his license plates or car or something, she said she saw him rolling away on a bike.
Yeah, I don't
That
know
shit
what's
was
going
the
on.
funniest shit. That I never laughed so hard. Like I never laughed.
I don't know what the hell.
That was funny. That happened like a year and a half ago, or maybe longer, 2 years.
Yeah, she was talking about how she got arrested and all that, how she was like, when I was down there, she said, I don't recommend being locked up for nobody. And people got to understand, she just was just going in.
Well, what was she saying about Jay Wilson? She said something about he was.
He told me he need to
to be with.
keep her name out his mouth and shit. And she said she ain't done with him. She said every time that he want to run his motherfucking mouth, she got something for him.
Well, she said that he was excited when he saw Rob's ad.
Yeah, she was like he got pissed off when I guess Rob was kissing on her, but I guess when I guess one of the videos I guess Rob had showed part of his ass or whatever had showed something. Shit like he got all excited and all this other shit. And I'm like, what the hell?
Because she's trying to say Jay Wilson wanted Rob. Is that what she's saying?
I'm laughing like my shit. Like, yeah, why you got up here? You showing folks, sending dick pics out and expecting for somebody to pay, woo. She's like, why you right here doing all that? She said, I got time.
Tracy, I mean, I'm about to go to Jay Wilson's page now because I didn't even know he was still talking about Tracy because he's been talking about her and Rob. I mean, but everybody was talking about her and Rob, for the longest. So I didn't know that maybe he really went in on her. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and watch his videos because for her to be coming at him like this, threatening to call the Uber job too. What Fibe was just doing the other day, she said she's gonna pick back up where Fibe left off. But I don't think y'all can get him to lose his Uber job. Like, how can you get somebody to lose an Uber job unless they out there breaking some driving laws or driving reckless or got people in the car while they on live or speeding, stuff like that. Like, how you gonna get somebody fired from Uber?
I don't
know. Like, I don't know. But oh well.
I don't know.
Say he still got his job and he still got his dog, so y'all can keep trying to take his Uber job.
Somebody said that woman Gums was black. That's too bad.
Who Gums?
I guess it's whoever this cat
Hold on.
Larry Nelson live.
Is that sis slow in the back? Hold on, let me see if that's.
They say Fibe Gums is black.
Sis slow.
Yeah, and I done fell asleep. I've been back this long.
You ain't been back there. I'm
gonna go back out and come in.
That's because your thing wasn't connecting.
I know.
My thing is messing up. I gotta come back in.
Oh, bro, you gonna come back? Okay, bro said he gonna come back too. My bad. It had said your thing wasn't connecting because I said, sis slow, you're not connected. But girl, you hear him say what Tracy said? Tracy said she's gonna come after his job like Fibe did. His Uber job.
Yeah.
Who is this sweet Larry's barbecue?
It's somebody that be blasting Larry.
He said Larry Nelson lies and Fibe Gums is black. Ooh, child.
Didn't I tell you that the troll's gonna really be out now?
I ain't said I'm gonna have to look. See, I don't be paying attention to Fibe Gums like that. Sure. I mean
Trolls is really
why you talking about Fibe Gums? Okay, let me make sure this is bro.
Oh man.
It's a troll.
Don't be trolling, bro. No, we got a troll
Larry.
in the chat, but I think he's a good troll. He ain't talking shit.
Right. See,
But he
Larry
is talking about
bothered
Friday
Larry,
got
though.
black gums. Oh, child.
And then said Larry Nelson lies.
Now, Larry Nelson, he made another video. Did y'all see it? Did you see it, sis?
Not today. If you made one today, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. He said, "I'm not trolling. I'm telling lies." Yeah, I knew he was wasn't a bad troll. Yeah. Thumbs up. Yes, thank you. Thumbs up the video. Like, share, and subscribe, please, and thank you very much. And hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. Like, hit the quan
Larry
if
is
you want to.
obsessed.
Hit the quan.
Hey,
But Larry did make another video the other day. I just didn't get a chance to watch it yet because remember he had made that one video talking about he gonna pay somebody $500 if they can show him a video proving that Jay Wilson has preached for at least 30 minutes in a church. I don't know if somebody said
and God knows where we try to talk like Jay Wilson.
Larry Nelson, did you get the video? That's what I want to know.
And God, I saw that one.
You saw what?
The video when he was talking about.
He was preaching behind a pulpit?
No, when Larry Nelson was talking like Jay Wilson.
Oh.
And God, I want to tell you, we mocking him. When he be
What's
mocking
in the background, child?
Girl, I told you just to cheer. They loud, girl.
Is they singing Silent Night?
Ain't no
what's up, Just My 5 Cent? You said Larry be roasting people. Oh Lord, oh Lord. What time is it, y'all? It's like 10:50. Where you at, sis?
It's only 9:50. You only been on here 42 minutes. You got a few
no,
minutes.
I ain't rushing. I was just saying what time it was.
I wasn't no issue if you was. I was just saying, it's, you know. Yeah, other than that, I don't know what the hell going on. Yeah, they've been over there going in. So I was laughing. I'm like, well, child, honey, ooh, child, them.
You know that's Tracy Child,
Yeah,
and then don't let
child, honey, she said, y'all bald head skags. I got time. I'm like,
did Miss Paulette jump up on there because Miss Paulette be like, ooh, child.
Everybody a bald head skag today. Tracy ain't having it.
Oh Lord. Well, sis, did you hear what VS had to say about Pettyville?
No, I missed that part.
Okay, so when she was up there talking to Olivia, and you know, Olivia was up there, and because Olivia basically came up there. I think she was up there about maybe 30 minutes or so, if not longer. And VS was telling her basically that Pettyville would not be Pettyville if it wasn't for TSCC, which I can understand why she said that, because a lot of people who was following VS ended up following Bree. And then a lot of people who following Bree ended up following Pizarro. So she was trying to say that there would be no TSCC. No, she said there would be no Pettyville without TSCC, or without TSCC there would be no Pettyville. VS said I made Pettyville, and that she said she shitted all of Brianna's followers out. Girl, I was gay. She said I shitted all of Brianna's followers out.
Just My 5 Cents said good night, babe.
Good night, love. Good night.
Larry said Tracy too was suggestion. You know what?
Oh my God.
We're gonna put you in timeout corner.
Yeah, put him in the timeout corner. But she did say that Brianna does deserve the people, you know, that she got down with her. She said she does deserve the people that is in Pettyville. So she's not taking that away from her, but she said to Brianna, just don't act like, you know, you got all those subs out of thin air. you know, like how hard it is to build your channel up, right? And start from the bottom. But Brianna did have some subs already before she became a part of TSCC. I don't know how many subs she had though. I don't know if it was in the hundreds or 1,000, or I think it might have been in the hundreds. I don't remember, but she did used to go live or do videos on her channel
Right.
before she became TSCC. But Olivia has always said, and other people have always said, that when VS had got locked up or when she got kicked off of YouTube or whatnot, social media, when Brianna kept coming on here, and people was asking her, I don't know if you remember, sis, but people was asking Bri, like, have you talked to her? How's she doing? You know, is she okay? Do she need this? And, you know, they was just asking all these questions because Brianna was part of TSCC. And they figured, you know,
I think I
she
remember
would
that.
know. Right. And VS, I mean, Brianna would always say, if VS ever told me anything, I'm not telling y'all. If me and VS talk, I'm not telling y'all. If we don't talk, I'm not telling y'all. But some people was under the impression that she was talking to VS and that they were, you know, cool or whatnot, and you know, VS was giving her information or whatnot. So Olivia was one of the ones who never held her tongue back when she said she believed that Brianna was trying to make it seem to TSCC and other people out here for clout that she was cool or still cool with VS. Because y'all remember how VS had kicked Brianna out of TSCC? I don't know if y'all remember that.
It sound like I remember something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, Olivia has always, you know, held steadfast on that, you know, Brianna, she was out here, you know, making people believe, you know, and then when Olivia was discussing that in her chat a long time ago, remember TSC people started dropping down in Olivia's chat and they was jumping on the link and shit, talking about VS and Brianna ain't cool. They ain't friends, they ain't cool. And so then after that, Olivia said Brianna made some type of video after that, said, well, the cat is out the bag. So I don't know. A lot of people think that she was wrong, you know, for doing that instead of just saying, I don't talk to BS, okay? I just don't talk to her. But instead, she was like, I would never tell y'all if I talk to her. I would never tell y'all if I don't talk to her. I would never tell y'all if she said anything to me. Now, that's just what some people were believing or how some people felt about that. So, and I can see where they're coming from. But then again, you know, with the way these people is on YouTube, it's like you give them a little something, and they gonna run with it regardless and believe what they want regardless anyway. So, you know.
Well, what really got me?
Just,
what got me is
you know,
I see that Paul Derek is live. What really got me?
About?
I don't know. What got me though is the
Nicely Larry's barbecue.
It's Trish playing like the lawyer girl.
Oh no, when she said Trish, now I had heard that a long time ago. Like when this shit first happened, I had heard that Trish had called up there and said she was her a lawyer, or she was representing her. I was like,
she said that almost hemmed her up because her lawyer was about to quit on her.
Yes.
She said that almost messed her up for real. And she was like, here you got Jason calling the judge, getting her vegan food.
Yeah, Jason out of all people.
And you got Trish trying to give her more time.
Yeah, Jason was up there, you know, trying to make sure, you know, okay, this is how she eats. This is the type of food she eats. You know, she's a vegan, you know, woo, woo, woo. And VS said they tried to, you know, accommodate her and things like that. And then we had Trish calling up there, Mrs. What she said, No Dragon Kids campaign or whatever she had going on. And she's up there talking about she's her representative.
and gave her an Esquire number and everything. So you know, Esquire is not a person that actually went to law school.
Well, you know what?
Esquire is a person that went to the bar.
Right. Somebody said they want her number too. Somebody said in somebody's chat that they want Trisha's number. They said, I am a real lawyer, or I am an Esquire. They said something like that. I am a, working law or whatever. They said they want Trisha's bar number so they get her disbarred. Well, everybody knows Trish ain't no goddamn lawyer. She ain't no lawyer. She still ain't even completed the damn campaign, the No Dragon Kids campaign. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the fuck happened with that. I don't know. But anywho. Let me read the chat. Oh, he just in here. Oh, what did he say? Tracy's too. What? If y'all don't leave Tracy's gold tooth alone, why y'all keep talking about Tracy's gold tooth? I'm surprised Tracy ain't got rid of that damn thing. The way y'all done dragged her damn tooth all around YouTube.
Child, honey, that's about her personality.
I'm surprised she still even got it.
You know I don't hear honey.
It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. Ooh, child.
But yeah, Fi was over there basically saying VS son Bree got son tonight. That's what Fi was saying, or earlier today, that VS son Bree. Did they say, see, I didn't catch the part where Pisa, they said she dropped Pisa off the panel. Because Pisa got up there talking about saying stuff like, yeah, I talked about you or something on my panel. And VS was like, who was you? And then that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, well, she might know who Pisa is, but it's one of those type of things like, okay, and, you don't know. Yeah, whatever. You're not that important to me.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people on there that people said was just kissing ass. And Fi was like, you ain't gonna catch me kissing her ass. It was fuck her then and it's fuck her now.
VS is naturally shady. She don't even have to think about something shady to say. It just come right on out. She naturally shady. She really
yeah.
Like you shouldn't have to think about it. She just
right.
Shade you without even.
She ain't even gotta cuss you out.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And she's so quick. When somebody said somebody unsubbed, she said, "Oh well, the garbage took itself out."
Yeah, she ain't even gotta cuss you out or nothing, and that's why that's one of the things I did like about her. Was VS wasn't like, I don't want to say she was the best roaster, but she makes it very entertaining. But what else was I gonna say? What else I was gonna say before we wrap this up? Oh my god. Oh yeah. Back to grown folks. Now I didn't finish his video, but he was saying stuff like this is who y'all afraid of. This is the boogeyman. This is the demon. Ain't nobody scared of her. And y'all wouldn't even have these numbers that y'all be getting if it wasn't because of the black sector and the Mo3 sector. And I'm like, do you even know VS?
Yeah, how you do? Come on.
Like, he was really talking shit about VS. And I'm like,
so we could all be teachers.
Hold on, let me hit mute. He was really talking stuff about VS, and I'm like, did they ever have any kind of not altercation, but any type of encounters, or did they ever speak before, or is he trying to call her to the carpet? You know what? We do need some new storylines in here. And what I do think a lot of people is going to do is try to pick at her, because I see it already. People are trying to pick like Grown Folks TV. I ain't mad at you, bro, because we all get tired of these raggedy ass storylines over here, But it's like, what else is there to talk about over here? There's nothing really going on. So if this is what he's doing, trying to pick at her to get some type of back and forth thing going on. It might work. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But VS is back on the scene, so I do believe that she is going to have to. She can't just come back in here and start playing her garden or start doing sleep lives, ASMR sleep lives or whatever. Or what else did she used to do? What else did she used to do? Her garden. She used to do her sleep lives. It was something else she used to do. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I think she is going to have some type of interactions with people to create some type of back and forth, some beats or something to get back into the groove of things. Because even though a lot of us are still happy, that she's here, some of us are not happy that she's here, and a lot of people are hoping that she won't be on here for long. A lot of people are hoping that she won't be on here for long. Now, these beefs that she possibly could get into eventually, again, I think she's going to be careful. She has a new way of thinking now. VS even knows what it's like to have channels taken down. She done lost channels after channels after channels back in the day. But just as well, she can grow channels overnight. Like she just started her. Hold on, let me go on over here right now. Let me go over here right now.
Well, more than anything, she lost her freedom, and she knows what it's like to. She's lost her freedom, and she knows what it's like. She's not trying to lose her freedom again.
What the hell is her channel called again?
VS Icon.
Icon. Okay.
All one word.
Okay, so VS Icon. Okay, she got 1.8. She got 1.8.
And I just checked like literally 10 minutes ago and it's at 1.7.
Yep. So basically it's growing because when I checked earlier it was 1.3. When I checked earlier it was 1.3.
Yeah, by first thing in the morning, she's probably gonna be at about 3,035.
If not more, because I'm telling you, that's one thing I remember about her. I was like, damn, she really would help her supporters, the people in her crew, reach their 1,000, and it was like literally overnight. But then she was like, what did Jay Wilson always say? I can help you get your channel, I can help you get to 1K, but what you gonna do after that? Type of thing. Like, okay, you got monetized now. What you gonna do to keep people engaged or keep people entertained? Hold on, let me see if this is a view. A view?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
What's up? You got that? I see you still got that mustard.
Yeah.
She still got that emoji. I mean, not emoji, avatar.
Hey, Sislo, how you doing?
Hi, my love. Can you hear me?
Yes, you sound wonderful.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, baby. I can hear you. You sound wonderful. You fixed whatever it was.
Oh, okay. No, my grandson fixed it.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
and who's the Black Panther?
Girl, that's our bro. That's Count Amaru, our bro.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Yeah, he was.
Go ahead. I was just listening in. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, he was giving us a tea because all of us was like watching different things this evening, and so it's like how you be like, you all work for like a news company. You go get this story. You get this story. You get the story. So he was giving us the tea on what Tracy was doing over there, threatening Jay Wilson and talking about Bree and. I saw a part of your video. Then we was talking, of course, about VS's return. I was talking about Grown Folks TV because he's over there dragging the shit out of VS, and I don't know why.
Really?
And I think he's picking a fight with her because he knows she's back in the V sector. Right now, she ain't really beefing with nobody per se.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's like, okay, this bitch about to get her feet wet with me coming back. Because he was dragging her like, this is who y'all scared of. This is the big bad wolf. This is the boogeyman. She ain't shit. And then he said our numbers, we wouldn't have our numbers for the people. Now, I ain't made no 1K in a chat or no. I think the most I had in a chat was probably 5. And that was when I was doing that interview with the husband and Laverne and all that threesome shit. And but I ain't never got no 1K, no 2,000. But he was basically saying without Mo 3 sector, without the black sector, we would be making numbers like that anyway. So I don't know why he was going in on VS. But then I saw you was live earlier, but I watched you up until my live started because I had scheduled my live with Sislo and them. But I had heard you on your live, and you were discussing, VS's comeback and whatnot as well. So, in your eyes, do you think VS is going to come back? Because Fi, I don't know if you watch Fi or if you watch her at all, but Fi and a lot of other people saying she came back too soft, and that if she wasn't going to come back because VS is still on parole, that's what they, said. So they saying if you're still on parole, why would you come back at all if you came back as hard? If you can't go at people as hard as you might want to or like you used to or things like that. And I'm thinking this is her first video back in. How hard do y'all want it to be on her first video back in? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
First of all, she on probation, not parole. It's a big difference.
Yeah, that's what I said. No, they said parole. But she ain't on probation no more.
She ain't on parole either. She wasn't in prison for no. She wasn't in prison.
But she was supposed to go.
She might have supposed to go to prison, but she was on probation. It's a big difference.
Right.
When you get out of prison early, you are paroled out of prison. She wasn't in prison. She was in a county jail. She was on probation, not parole. And you don't get off of parole and then go on probation. When you're done with parole, you're done with parole. When you're done with probation, you're done with probation. Unless you break the law again. She wasn't released from prison. She was released from jail.
Okay, so, so she's not even on probation because her probation ended at like a year and a half ago. But what they're saying is if you're still on some type of probation or parole or whatnot, why would you wait till that's all over and done with so you can get in here and act how you want to act? And I'm thinking this is her first day back. She's not going to.
That's just it. It is over with. It was over with a year and a half ago.
Okay, what I got through the whole thing is whatever fine or sentence or probation and all that is over with. It's over and done. And if she does anything else, it could be that's when it'll be more serious if she goes back. I think it was very wise of her to come on and not come in full force like people were thinking, because people, the end game is. And it's the game. They're going to try to get her back in there. And I think she did well by not coming out full force. And see that right there tells you she used a lot of constraint. I like the way she came back and asked questions. She brought up the people that she wanted to address, and she, it was good. It was, I mean, I'm just looking at it just as an outsider, of course, but just like you playing chess. Okay, that's how I'm looking at it. So she did it the right thing, and these people are going to antagonize her so that she can, come big, bad, and all. I think she still has it in her, and as long as she doesn't hit anybody, she should be fine. As long as she doesn't get caught, doing anything illegal, she'll be fine. She can come back and do the same ratchet shit she was doing before, and I think she will. But she's first of all laying a base, because a lot of the fans are not going to know the whole history. They've been hearing history about her through other people, so now we're getting a chance to see exactly the interaction. So I think the way that she came in was perfect. They want her to come in with the big rah, rah, rah and all that kind of stuff. Oh, she's shaking tables and flipping. No, she did it just right. And I don't think that is gone. I don't think it's gone. It's going to come around, but these people now are trying to push her, trying to shove
They're
her.
trying to bait her.
And
Yeah,
they're
that's
trying
what
to
I
bait her.
think she came in right too. The way she came
Yep.
in, like she's not literally really beefing with anybody right now. She might not feel the same way about certain people that she did 3 years ago, or probably expected a little more from certain people from 3 years ago, but she's not in a beef. You know what I'm saying? So why would she come in kicking down the door, huffing and puffing like that?
And then listen to the people that are the ones that are sprouting off. Titty Babe and the Can You Dig It Man? Like really, they're thirsty for numbers. They want to try to get a raw
That's what I'm
out of her
saying. And
and,
glitter,
and
what
get
they
and get
call
her to do
glitter.
something. Right, but they don't realize that she's smarter than they are. You know, I don't agree with any of that ratchet stuff. I think a lot of people in here do inappropriate behavior and everything, but it is what it is. It's damn entertainment. So I think she did well by coming in just like she did and everything. I don't see anything wrong. But I do know that she's putting people on notice. The people that because she's been watching everything. I can tell. I can tell. And I like that she's
Exactly.
acting like she hasn't, because if she admits that she knows this and has seen it, it might
But she
trigger
says that people send stuff to her, and she's doing smart by saying
Mhm.
that.
Right. So she's really, really smart with this comeback like this. And so I think she's not going to take the bait. She's not biting, but she's going to come in and do whatever she wants. But she did put people on check and notice, and then she also provided a great backstory and filled in some gaps and shared it with us. You know, the
Yeah,
fact that
I can appreciate
I
that.
appreciate that. Hmm.
Yeah, but what do you see? I'm gonna have to go back and they hid it, but hopefully they unprivate it, because I'm gonna have to go back, because I could have sworn
It's
they said
unprivated.
okay, good, because I could have sworn that they came back. They said she was supposed to be 6 years of probation or something. And so maybe that's where it's getting confusing, because they're saying, okay, if she was on probation a year and a half ago, why are they talking about it was supposed to be 6 years? Because I remember in the beginning it was I remember in the beginning it seemed like it was supposed to be like for this long, but if she does good, she can come back. And this ain't that what that's probably what they're confusing with the parole thing.
Yeah, they are. And you know, all this word of mouth and this person said that and that person said that. I never believe anything until I actually see it written.
Right. Right.
But I wanted to mention, and then I'm gonna get off. She provided some information about another content creator that I just cannot believe this woman did that. That Trish lady.
Yeah, remember? See, we heard that though a long time ago.
I didn't hear it. I didn't know.
They've been saying that forever. Me and Sisla was just talking about that. I said I've been heard that story that Trish pretended to be her representative, her lawyer.
I thought it was made up.
No, I mean I ain't saying it was true, but I've been heard that story a long time ago.
And so when I said I thought it was me, I mean, I heard little bits and pieces, but of course, when you don't hear it from the person who it was done to, I still don't never believe it. But the nerve of her, she could have really gotten that woman messed up, and she could have been there and been in a situation or been put in there longer, and maybe gotten in a fight with somebody and ended up getting killed. I mean, she messed with her livelihood even longer, and I think that's illegal what she did. And only thing I wish that she does file charges against it, because that's just wrong.
Yeah.
She says she implied that she wasn't. Things worked out and she's okay with it, but I don't believe that. I think because I'm petty, so out in the public I'll be like, no, I'm fine, I'm cool, and in the behind the scenes I'm working, doing my thing. But that Trish needs to get some paperwork on her ass.
I'm thinking that she was just trying to get some tea, some information, because everybody was calling up there trying to get information. And so I think that's why Trish did it, pretending to be an attorney. But
she shouldn't.
You shouldn't have. Yeah, she shouldn't have. And somebody in a chat was saying they are in that field. And they said if somebody can get them her bar number, if she really is an Esquire or has a bar number, give it to her so she can try to get her disbarred. But I don't think Trish is no damn lawyer.
No, she's an idiot. No, there's no way. But she if that isn't a legit number, I hope that somebody gives it to whoever it is asking for it and they look into it and find out whose number it is because it had to be validated if that's what
Uh-huh.
they needed and then notify that person. I mean, I want to pursue that. I wish she would because that lady has been sitting on here on the YouTube line about having prisons and being CEOs and having 8 channels making
Yeah, like when
$200,000
she
a
had
year.
the kid, no kid dragon campaign.
Yeah, I mean, she's just a walking ball of fucking lies, So I hope that I hope she does pursue it. I really do. I really do because people need to be made examples of. All this ratchet shit, everybody's getting away with too much stuff. Nobody says anything. Oh, and YouTube violations. Every time you turn around, they're sending rules. You can't do this. You can't do that. Well, the shit that people are doing that blatantly we see you shouldn't be doing. How come YouTube isn't not doing anything about it? YouTube itself.
Because that's a whole nother. It's about money.
Well,
It's about
and
money.
they're worried about 45%. They need to be worrying about other things. Like that woman's, they could have the fact that her lawyer said, I can't be your lawyer anymore. And then she would have went back to her cell and maybe somebody had done something. See, this lawsuits that could have been anyway. I'm overthinking stuff, but
Well, before you go though, like.
Mhm.
Okay, so I've been hearing people out here in those YouTube streets saying they think VS son Bree. Did you feel that way? Like
Think what?
that Bree got sunned?
Oh yeah, of course. And I was here for every minute of it.
I mean,
That
when
big
she
ball
did,
of lies.
when she said that there would be no petty deal without TSC, I was just like, "Where's the lie?" I mean, but I don't think that was like I didn't take it as like a true drag because I mean, all of them were like together. So of course, if their leader is gone, and there's still people with channels, I would think they would all associate with each other. But I think she was trying to say that Bree was making it seem like she started from the bottom with all those subscribers or something. Or like, what did she say? She said you didn't get all those subscribers out of thin air, or you didn't get Petty Bill out of thin air or something like that.
I agree with everything that she said because all of them are all together running in a pack. And then when the lady got put away for a minute, they hung together, but you could tell none of them liked each other.
Yeah,
And
because she said that. She said y'all relationship is fake, and the way she said it was like,
it was true.
I can't believe y'all. Y'all know this shit is fake.
Everybody can see it, even
And
Stevie
she's
Wonder.
making it seem like even to this day, y'all alliance is fake. I was like,
there it is. And so the fact that they've held on so long is interesting. But you notice who wasn't there? That Nika lady, and then that blessed bitch. I'm telling you, this is why I don't like that bitch because they had that daggone panel, and I guess they gave each one of the members a person to report on or make fun of or whatever. And I was the person that Bless did. So that's what started me not liking that bitch. And people saying, why don't you like Bless Walker? She's so sweet. That bitch ain't sweet. She was a paymaster. And I'm telling you, every time she got on here and damn VS dragged her ass for little simple things like, Bless, can't you get yourself together? Turn the mic on.
Oh,
the
that
noise
is funny though.
That shit was funny as hell. I was like, drag that on bitch. But then I'm like, I didn't even know that I was going to be featured on there. And then to see this little piece of raggedy piece of mumble mouth, dry wig, moo wearing hoe talk about me. So that's why. And I'm not addressing the bitch till she come to my platform. People tried to force me to talk to her on somebody else's platform. No, I called her out. I've been calling out, and the bitch never come over to see me to even find out why the fuck that I'm mad at her. I don't even know if she knows why. She's so stupid. But
was
yeah, that's
Bless
why.
The one who was Bless the one that VS used to say everybody always come prepared with a story or something like that, or a topic of discussion or something like that, and you don't never. I can't remember.
Yeah, probably. And I don't know if she was assigned me or she just picked me or whatever, but she picked the wrong one because I'm petty. And so yeah, that's where my dislike of her stems from. And people are always asking me what it is, but it's too much to talk about, to describe it. So now that this shit is out, I'm like, well, let me tell y'all really why I can't stand the bitch. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different if it's other. If it's all you look at other people and you can key when they're making fun of stuff. But then when you're sitting here all innocent and you're like, "Oh, she's talking about me," I was highly offended. I really was.
I
So
get it. I totally get it. But what do you think is gonna happen now because people is like, oh, is Bless gonna come say something? Is Nika gonna say something? What did Fi said? Nika, is you gonna come woo bang? Is you gonna come woo bang? Because somebody
no,
needs
unless
to find your name.
unless there's some money laying around that she could steal, she probably would. But she is a little. We already know her record anyway. As far as well, she got a little scandal where she took money, $100 or something. She felt she was owed. I'm like, this sense of entitlement. Every time some money's around, floating around or laying around, she has this sense of entitlement.
You know about that lady who said that she had that Mika was supposed to give her that money?
Yeah,
I remember that storyline, and the lady kept saying every time she tried to get her to send her the Cash App or something,
it was some excuse
through, or it was some shit. I can't remember.
I dropped her before because I used to chat with her a lot, but you know how you could tell somebody getting ready to work up to a beg of you, to beg for some money. Whatever. So, but
it was it German? No, that wasn't her.
But I don't think Wobbly Mouth Bless is gonna come back because she's gonna use the excuse that, oh, my grandbaby, this and that. Girl, child, you getting coffee ready? You are, so you need to sit your ass down, or either get up and stand up, take this work, because I know you're gonna get some work. I don't think she can stand the heat. I don't think she wants to smoke. She can't stand the heat. She can't stand up. And then of course Nika gonna come up and act all tough. But girl, all you have to just
what about
5 minutes.
Do you think that it'll be Lady Nika, Bless, and Bree going at BS?
No, they're all weak. They can't. No, none of them can go at her individually or as a group. No, that will never happen. And those people, if they have to choose, because they did have to, since Susie wasn't available to be online, they had to pick other people, so they picked them. But I don't even think the people that ended up supporting those three really like them. So if they have a choice, they're going to go back to VS, of course, since she's here. And as long as VS doesn't push anybody or fight, she can continue doing what she was doing before. That's my opinion.
As far as the relationship and people thinking it's fake, including VS, one thing they do maintain doing with that clique or that crew is helping people get numbers. It's like literally they jump from channel to channel to channel and bring everybody with them. And I think that's basically been the glue to help them remain in this alliance, which is the same thing that Kimmy and them. Well, Kimmy, she really didn't need the help, but they say Fi the one who really need the help. But that's all it is, just being an alliance and the numbers. You know what I mean? Because it's
I just think people need better things to do in life. I know this is entertainment, and I know we can check out, but it's so dumb, and I feel like I dummy myself down every time I even log on sometimes. But it's interesting and it's dumb, and it's like watching a train wreck. You got to keep watching. But I feel sad for some of these people because this is all that they have. Like, they go to bed with this shit. They wake up to this fuckery, and they don't even get up and go outside or interact with real people. They don't wash themselves. They don't eat healthy and exercise, and all they worrying about who to cuss out next and who to drag. And it's just really sad. But it is entertainment. I will be watching.
Same here, child. I'm gonna be watching, child.
But I like the fact that you're on this channel, that you're reporting on stuff like that.
See, that's one thing. Like, I used to do that on Times Prime Time all the time. Like that video that I had made that night, December 31st, that came from that channel. When I did coverage after VS had got into the IHOP thing or whatever. But I used to cover B Sector stuff on that old channel as well as just whatever, trending news, TV show reviews. I did like everything over there. But right now I'm on the backup channels because Times Prime Time and the Hood Table 402 is both of my backup channels. And I'm trying to grow these channels. I'm trying to get the backup channel monetized for the Hood Table. And also I like totally like put Tanya's Prime Time off when I started the Hood Table because I wanted to create the Hood Table so that we could expand some of our topics and not be so politically correct. You know what I mean? I wanted a channel that I could be on that don't have to be censored so much, and we don't worry about cursing. You know, we don't do none of that stuff on the Hood Table. You know, people come in there, oh, I'm sorry I said that. Let me do like Tracy and say X instead of sex and 8 instead of no.
Yeah, sometimes I don't. Sometimes depending on what y'all talking about, I don't go over there because y'all be like, "You trying to dox me? You getting way too into business and stuff." But I know what you're doing. But I don't like sharing a whole lot of stuff,
and that's okay. I
people
totally
wouldn't.
understand. I totally understand. It's like
that's
I
why
know what to share and what not to share. There's certain things I don't care about sharing, and then there's certain things I'm like, I ain't telling y'all that shit. So, you know, I pick and choose, you know, what I want to say on here and whatnot. But, you know, it's like
I wish I had never been a part of
the two fucks about what I really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck y'all. If you know where I live, if you know where what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Like
I just can't. I don't like that. But I wish I had never been a part of the beef sector. I really do. I despise everything that it stands for.
Well, you know, there are people who've been in the beef sector and who have found their way out. They stopped like following people. They stopped liking. They stopped sharing, and the algorithm just switched stuff for them. And they like totally like. Remember the lady that had the dreads? What was her name? Lockhead. The locks.
Crackhead Lockhead, yeah,
Oh God! Well, she's just one person in particular that I can think of off the top of my head who was in the B sector real heavy, and then she was like, "Fuck this! I don't want to be part of B sector no more." And she started doing trending news, celebrity news.
Yeah, because I used to drag her ass with all that mouth she got.
Yep. She was in it heavy, real heavy, and so now she's not even like in the algorithm anymore, like. At all. But just like Wiley, when he had said, well, I'm going to do celebrity news and stuff like that, he kind of got out the algorithm, but then he also had the backup page so he could still, you know, come over here and dip and dap, you know, whenever he wanted to be sector. But I think if you really want to do that, you can with your channel, but I always recommend people have more than one channel. That way you can have like one of them over here in the B sector, and then you use the other one and don't bring it nowhere near the B sector.
Yeah, I'm already ahead of that.
Yep. So, and then like, who was that? Somebody said they got channels that they don't let people know about because they trying to purposely see if they can grow it in a whole nother algorithm without the help of anybody that might be subscribed to them right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say because I'm getting irritated because I don't want to talk about this, but I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. All right. Night.
All right. Good night.
But you know what? I wish I could talk to you personally, but I don't even want to start that.
Hit me in the DMs on IG because I'm like,
no, I don't even want to start that.
I love you, girl.
I love y'all too. Bye.
I love you too.
Okay.
I'm like, ooh, she got me kind of confused there on the end. Did we say something wrong, y'all? Hello?
No, I think she just saying like some stuff she don't want to say on here, maybe.
Oh, because I'm like, dang, did I say something wrong? Because I thought we was giving out good tips to people who might want to get out the beef sector. I don't know. Oh, well. But yeah, you can hit me up if you want on IG. The Hood Table on IG. But other than that, y'all, anything else y'all want to say, bro, regarding what you saw on Tracy's channel or Sislo or?
Nah, she did enough for me. I done had enough of the beef sector over the weekend.
He said, if she say "ooh, child" one more time. Bro said, if she say "child" one more time, or babies or whatever. Babies.
I'm so tired. I gotta get this.
Nerve-wracking.
2 doctor's appointments tomorrow, y'all. So
Well, okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you
No
guys
doubt.
for liking and sharing the video, subscribing to the channel. Shout out to the new subscribers to our backup channels. We appreciate you guys so much. A view said, I'm so glad you guys are doing commentary on the beast. You know how, since for the longest, I'm like, I don't want to really do no commentary on the beast sector like that. It's just certain things that I just find really interesting that I want to talk about. I don't talk about everything in the B sector because some of that shit I just be like, I'll pass. It's a hard no. It's a hard no. I don't want to discuss that shit. But some shit you just can't help but talk about. Shit.
Yeah, this was.
You said what? You said what?
I'm sorry. I said this was really interesting tonight, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I'm looking forward to seeing where she goes when I wake up in the morning. Okay, let's make a bet. Okay, let's make a fun bet. Okay. Let's make a fun bet.
Okay.
All right. So right now it is 10:33 p.m. Central Standard Time, and VS has 1.83 1.81. Why can't I say 1.83 thousand subscribers? So she's almost at 2,000. How many subscribers do you think VS is going to have? Let's say tomorrow by noon. And whoever gets the closest win. So I'm going to say, should I go first?
I'm going to say close to 5.
Close to 5. Okay. So Sis said close to 5. I'm going to say 33. I'm going to say 33. Bro, you want to take a guess?
Bro, sleep.
Okay, bro.
I'm just listening.
Oh. See, he don't know the history of how VS can easily grow channels like thousands of subscribers in a day. But still, I wanted to give him the opportunity to take a guess too. It's just a fun little bit. Cisco said 5,000 by tomorrow at noon. I say 3,300 tomorrow by noon. Bro, you want to take a shot?
Nah, I don't know. 2,000, I guess. I don't know.
2,000. Okay. That's close enough. All right, you guys. Well, last minute words, or we out of here?
I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
3 kills.
Oh, Lord Jesus. I believe I can fly.
And Jesse didn't do it.
He didn't do what?
Oh, but you know
he didn't get a foot long in the middle of the night.
Okay, you know what?
And brush your teeth.
He said, okay, y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times. Hit the cash apps if you want. Our cash apps are on our avatars at the bottom of our avatars if y'all want to donate or show a little love to anybody on the panel. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times. Like, share, and subscribe, and always remember to keep it hood.
Watch out for our new special limited edition of the hood table leather wigs with the chin straps. Y'all be looking out.
And they come in every color, every size.
And all sizes, especially for those who have elongated LeBron James foreheads.
Did you say elongated LeBron James? Bye, bro.
All right, sis.
Good night.
Peace and love.
Love you. Bye.